Welcome back in, builders. We're here with some more Monster Breeder. We're picking right up where we left off last time. We'd kind of finished out the month, and we're going to go ahead and end that turn. Right, we had an egg hatch. All right, we got our green ant. Excellent. Okay, now I can finally show off a little bit about that abomination. So over here, we're running the Rune of Purity, which is what we bought at the fair. As we add different things like potions, I don't really have anything good for him. We're not going to use this, but if I was to put it here, so this would give us some abomination illness, and that is the side effect. That is going to be modified by the creature's abomination resistance, but it's really bad. It can make you infertile. It can cause you to have a short lifespan. It can affect your stats. You could get negative mutations. You don't like it. So what you want to be running, generally speaking, is the Runestone of Purity if you're going to be getting anything. So here, if we did that, we would get some amount, and then the Purity would try to get it off. And that's going to be based on the 3 turns you have while they're growing up. Now, I don't think I actually need this. He's already 48% tamed, and because we are a sorcerer with that bonus, in 3 turns, we are going to have him be tamed, so no problems there. Unfortunately, we had to sell off a lot of our potions to be able to afford what we needed to afford at one point, so that's a little bit of a rip, but that's all right, we'll survive. Now, the nice thing about the green ant is green ants don't have any fear. So can I open up his stats? Let me see. I don't think I can. No, not while it's a kid. When it grows up, we'll see. It is not afraid of nothing. It's a brave little ant, and that's going to be really nice. It's nice just to have a generically good creature that I can send to any fight. We've seen a couple fights already where the fear was pretty pivotal in how the outcome was played out. So let's give him, I mean, it's kind of either or, isn't it? We'll go 3 reptile meat. So we'll have a reptile bite bonus of 15%. So attacking reptiles is better for this ant. I would love to get a male green ant and get going on these. I think this is a good starting creature. Nice and cheap. It's mostly a herbivore. Yeah, I like these quite a bit. We also have the swamp dragon. It's got a while still left on its hatching, so it'll be a hot minute. Yeah, I'm not even going to fiddle with this yet. Well, when it hatches, we'll come back to it. New blacksmith items. I don't think we're... Oh no, new blacksmiths. Okay, Bastard Joseph. Well, there you go. Poor weaponsmith. He supports his apprentices and he's greedy. Well, there's only room for one greedy person in this monster breeding house. Yeah, this is... Ooh, drunkard. That could have some bad events. Nifty Jopa. All right, well, none of those are particularly interesting. Not that we have the building. We would need to build a blacksmith thing in order for him to be hireable. So not going to happen. We have 3 turns on the kennel. The kennel is really vital for us. We have room for 1, 2. Okay, we actually have room for a decent amount if we needed to. Yeah, that's fine. The herb market refreshed. I highly doubt there's anything here I want, but just in case. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was a creature egg. I was like, what the heck are you doing here? Equipment for if we had an alchemist. Reduce the side effects of breeder potions on insectoids. Nice. I mean, there is so much power locked behind all these things, but we are so far away. We would need an alchemist lab. We would need an alchemist. Not going to happen anytime soon. We do have some potions. A big healing potion. Kind of like that one. No. Let's leave it alone. Agility potions can be really nice. Getting those extra action points can make for like a really big turn. Courage could be useful. No, nothing here I particularly want. All right, nothing special there. So we have alligator den. And a tournament, and then a catacomb. All right, let's start the catacomb. We're going to go with the light one that we've been doing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to manually fight this one just to warm up. All right, 3 people. I do wish the camera would start in a direction that would show all 3 monsters. It should start over here so I can see where they're at. It's all right. All right, run over here. Run over there. We are pretty zippy here. So hopefully we'll be able to get all three of our combatants lined up. Now, all of you run to the same ones. Yes, yes. Yes, okay, good. Yeah, what I want is I want to be able to team up. Okay, we don't know which one of these are going to go for. I think this is just fine. Let's have you turn in case they turn on you. It looks like they're heading for this one. You head on that way. All right, what are you guys going to do? They did go for the one I thought. Okay. Oh, they spread out a little bit. Darn it. Okay, well, what I wanted is I wanted to be able to get those unseen attacks. And you just chilled. Interesting. All right. Again, these are really easy fights. Starving criminals with crappy weapons. Yeah, not the biggest problem on Earth. All right, we'll zip up here. I would prefer you get on him, but I have a feeling he's... Actually, no, I could still get on him if we engage here. There we go. How you feeling about that? Get dodged. Also get dodged. I also wanted to mention I am running a setting here, better readable font. You can turn this off and everything will fit properly. This is just honestly easier for me to read. I got them old man eyes. I will say though, there's a few spots where like text overflows UI. It's a bad look for a $30 game to have text flow issues. So Dev, maybe fix that. Especially if that's a supported text option, to have it overrun on various things. It tends to cut off a little bit on like the right-hand side of like the last word. It's not the end of the world. All right, Num Num, get them on pack attack. I assume one of the biggest benefits here is they can only counterattack one creature, and I assume it's the starting one, keeping your other one safe. So I like that pack attack ability. And we hit him, but we didn't kill him. Yeah, you're done, Bubbo. You're done. Turns that way and then gets eaten from behind. Also, this also goes to show if you can breed monsters that have the 360 vision, very powerful. So you can't get flanked. All right, Alligator Den. Let's see what this is about next, or do the tournament. Let's do Alligator Den. Local villagers have found a cave where alligators are nesting. You can send out a team of humans and tamed monsters to explore the cave and retrieve eggs. Be careful, alligators are fiercely protective of their eggs. All right. Assemble team. We'll send the whole crew. Start battle. Okay, I noticed there's one over here, and then there's several in there. So ideally we'll blitz this one down. I don't like our starting position much. Let's get this turned. All right. I think we're just gonna full engage him, because if I don't, I'm gonna get stuck in this room. Yeah, already I can tell how unfortunate this positioning is. All right. Don't eat me, bro. Now, alligators is a species I would be interested in. It's a reptile, obviously. I think they have spines, I want to say. Okay, we did hit him back. Spotted wolf gains 21 fear. Okay, you are very scared of crocodiles, apparently. All right, we are going to invest in the flank. Okay, you... they're getting really close, and I don't want to have to fight them. If I go here, two of them can attack me. If I go here, only one of them can attack me. I'm going to take that spot. All right, you can get through the choke point. If I go here, they might walk up and kill me. Just a reminder, if Babel dies, it's GG. So we got to be really careful. The downside of being a mage, I would say, you have a great non-combat ability and a very good chance to die in combat. All right, I think everyone's taking their turn. I could attack. Do it. We got dodged. All right. He didn't counterattack though. interestingly enough. And we dodged. That fear is going to add up really quick, though. This is a limited time that animal's going to stand there and fight. Okay, and speaking of, let's get in there. Get him, buddy. Okay, minus 7 HP. That is not the damage I was looking for. 100% bow shot. Okay, he's down to about half. All right, do we have a shot here? We do. That'll play. I mean, I'm so glad we got that better weapon. So glad. Counterattack. Okay, these guys have energy steel. Very nice species. Ooh, we got that crit though. And the dodge. Beautiful. I feel like we barely have enough people to maybe do this. I'm glad we have this choke point. Although, yeah, he's out of energy already. Eek. This is lethal combat, just as a reminder. So we are on the hook for whatever happens in this fight. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. All right, we will do the back attack. He's out of energy and we dodged his attack. All right, we still have you. We're still doing just fine. Okay, we're not going to finish him off even if we hit. I'm so glad we got this choke point. Fighting them one at a time gives me a lot more hope. They can only do one attack, and if worst case scenario, we'll have our 2 ranged characters hopefully be able to hit at least one of them. Okay, good level up. All right, out of curiosity, can you shoot here? You could. Okay, let's see if we can finish these off with the pack attack. We can. Fine. Yeah, and you're still doing just fine, so I'm happy enough to just hold the position. Worst case scenario, this guy moves forward and then takes an attack opportunity to move here. But if he does, we can bring more things to bear on him. So I think that's okay. I'm just gonna chill here and rest. We'll get some extra energy. These guys having that energy steal attack can kind of cascade you pretty quick, where you just never have enough energy to attack. All right, boink. All right, and get him. Ooh, don't like that. We still have 2 more to go after this guy. Okay, so if you had to pull out, you could peel off this direction, or you could go directly backwards. So let's go to here and here. I'm just getting in position. That gives him an out. He has an out. Yeah, everyone can move around if I have to. So we've done our attack. We've done our attack. Done our attack. Okay, apparently he's afraid of... I mean, he must be afraid of reptiles? Huh. Okay, weird. Okay, clear the shot. I'm loving those 100% chances. He's still up. He's not bleeding or anything. All right, finish him. Boo. Minus 4 HP. I think we're still okay. We're at 18. If he's going to hit me for 4, that would be 5 hits to kill me. Now, let's get the mage XP. Yes. All right, I'm not going to move up again. We're just going to hold that choke point. 69, nice. Lucky number. Got the 8 HP, and then we're just going to chill. Okay, unfortunately, the full life one comes forward first. We need to get Babel leveled up. I'm going to go for the greed with all that plus XP stuff, but we really need to get him a real spell rather than just hitting with this little wand. I'm just debating if it's worth attacking. We have a 53% chance to dodge. He has a 48%. I don't think it's worth it. No. We'll stay on the defensive. Yeah, we get the dodge. Both my range characters are hitting very, very well at 100%. So I win, just given enough time. Whereas, unless this is going to finish him off, which it's not, it's only going to hit him for 5. I think I would rather just not chance a counterattack. We did get hit for 4 there. Okay, again, Babel. Cool. How afraid of lizards are you? You're pretty afraid of lizards. How afraid of lizards are you? You're also pretty afraid of lizards. I mean, he'd have to hit me 3-4 times to still kill me, so I think we're just gonna chill. Yep. Waddle on up. Oh, and he gets the hit. Not loving that. Okay, still needs 3 hits to die. Of course, then again, we're tempting fate if we get crit or something. You have 5 HP. We couldn't finish him off. He does hit again. Wow. This last one. Too bad I can't capture him and breed that one. Okay. I think that was tactically played rather well. And look at this. Level up, level up, level up, level up. That's pretty nice. And did we get the ace? We got a lot of alligator eggs. Holy moly. All right, well, we're definitely going to sell some of that. But, I mean, there's no reason not to at least hatch them out. Wow. Good thing we have the hatchling cabin, I suppose. Okay. Let's do some level ups. We got our Reaper Dragon here. He has completed his training development course. He is ready to actually start getting some stats. He's going to skyrocket in how good, or she's going to skyrocket in how good she is. We also can rename creatures. So Reaper Dragon, I'm going to leave the name in the front for now until I have these well memorized. And this will be Lady Death. Our Reaper Dragon, Lady Death. Maybe actually, let's do this the other way. How good is this game at doing text? Can I copy and paste? Oh, it's going to make me very happy. Oh, nice. Love it when games let me do that. All right, we got Lady Death, the Reaper Dragon. I think you've definitely earned a name. Okay, that was a random event. So we still have this one. Now this is going to be, well, I guess we have wolves. This will be okay. Cold is not where my reptiles and insects are going to like being. Also, hold on, did Babel? Yeah, we leveled up here too. Okay, so you... Now, we said with him, we thought we were going to try to replace him. So right now, we're giving him actual skill. 10% extra accuracy is very powerful. So quite good there. And on Babel, again, we're going full greed. So we're just going to continue to raise that XP gain. We have enough money for upkeep, I think. Yeah, our upkeep is 774, so we're okay. So we don't need something crazy out of this. There's an open game with a fine light sword of fire. Would be a really nice item when we get a warrior here. We could do druids. Now let's pull this down. 2 to 3 creatures or fighters and a supporting archer or mage. Well, I have no fighters, so what's that? I mean, that could be fine. It doesn't have a special reward though. This pays about the same. 28 physical damage. It has some fire damage. It's got an agility bonus. I like that quite a lot. All right, we're gonna try for the weapon. Okay, an archer, hybrid creature, and a reptile. Unfortunately, my wolves are kind of afraid of reptiles, which sucks because, yeah, that's not great. This guy also has a flame bow. I'm not in love with that. I think we're going to do this one, though. It's a non-lethal combat. Yeah. All right, so we can have 4 slots. Definitely sending our archer. I think we're going to send the mage. And then... the fact that those other 2 are afraid of reptiles, I think we're going to only bring one of them. Well, the question is, which one? You're level 3 and you're level 4. Let's bring the lower level one and see if we can get a level. Also, you. Okay, he's not particularly weighted down. Let's put his greaves on, and it gets him at least a little bit of defense. We're not having any effects from the burden, so that'll be all right. All right, start it, manually fight it. Okay, do any of you do cold damage? I didn't double check that really. No, no. No. No, okay. We don't need to worry about the buffs and debuffs then. Thank you. Okay, what do we want to do? I think I'm going to try to funnel them into here. He has an archer too, though. I do think I'm going to try to funnel them into here, so let's mosey in this direction and see if we can draw them in. Over there. Yeah, we're going to really want that choke point, and we're going to rely on our range damage. I would really like it if that enemy archer moves in such a way that I can blap him. If I move here, he can probably shoot me next turn, so let's just go to here. Again, really don't want him shooting my mage. Hopefully we can stay safe. We'll run up to here. Probably again, I think that may be shootable. Yep. Okay. I don't love that. What I would have liked is to get shots on you, but we have no line of sight. 28 HP. All right, take your shot. We whiffed. Take your shot. 11 HP. That's not terrible. We could move up here. I don't like that spot. Are we just patient? If he moves to here, I could move here and then we can side him. If he moves here, he can move there and we can unsee him. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna have to eat in a shot. Okay, that's not too bad. 5 is fine. Okay, you chose to engage over there with a pretty good chunky bite. Yeah, everyone get in front of the enemy archer so he doesn't have line of sight. Whew. Okay, and then you... 6... You know what? We might just be able to finish him. We can. Which means... Here... No attacks. We would get an attack of opportunity there. This is not going to give me side hits. It also would turn off my ability to shoot this. He's probably going to move up here and attack him. I think we're just going to have to wait a turn. This guy's just going to have to tank. Sorry, friend. Yeah, that poor guy. We gotta get some help up there. Okay, dodge. Okay, please give me a good hit here. 25, please don't hit me. 9, okay, that's not terrible. 4, okay. The reason I'm gonna do this first, I'm hoping... Do I just chance a hit, or do I just attack? I'm gonna chance a hit. Okay, we did get bit for 4, but this will guarantee damage that we may not be able to do otherwise. Okay, do it. Whew. I mean, both archers are definitely getting value for their team, that's for sure. Okay, you're getting pretty close to getting down. And once we clear you out, the wolf is free to go after the archer. Okay, step 1. No! No! Oh, that was not step 1. All right, let's not have a repeat of that. All right, well, this is gonna suck. Oh, he's getting pummeled. That was such a bad friendly fire. We would have finished this guy off just now if that wasn't the case. Yep. Okay, it's non-lady, oh geez. It's non-lethal fighting, but still. Alright, finish him. Armor piercing, you love to see it. Alright, try. We failed. I'm hoping that he just runs out of energy before he gets to pummel my mage. Ow, ow. Oh, the return hit though. Alright, you're gonna have to get in range. You are gonna engage him in melee. Chance. It's not lethal. It's not lethal. I just gotta keep telling myself that. Alright, this guy's absolutely screwed. What a horrible time for that friendly fire arrow. This could have gone so differently. Oh, it switched my attack. I see. There it is. Okay, that was fine. That was fine. So disappointing with that friendly fire shot though. No level ups either. Fine light sword of fire. Great. I mean, there's no reason not to give it to you. Did I actually end up selling his poison weapon? I thought I decided against that. All right, well, we'll give it to him for now. I would much prefer this in a warrior's hand where it would actually see use, but on the off chance. All right, Babel does have a level. Again, we're just gonna full greed that. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Almost. Okay, that is all of my fights. We have a little bit of money. It is August. October through December has the caravan. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. We don't need to do any monster management. Spotted Wolf did level up. Okay, invest and turn. Turn 7, egg hatched. This is our swamp dragon. Beautiful. Look at that little champion. Look at him. Okay, now this is the first one that maybe I'm interested in trying something, but I don't really have much. A weak taming potion. He's already almost tamed. No problems there. We could give him some blood. If we were here, give him a transfusion of mammal blood. So cold tolerance increases, heat tolerance increases, wet and dry increase. That would be nice. It would give us half a year of lifespan reduction, some amount of abomination. We need an item to see the exact amount. So side effect is 30, and the taming, I want to say that this is like 5 per turn or something. So I think we would be okay to basically get rid of most of that. And then, just out of curiosity, what do these other ones do? So this is insectoid blood. Cold would go up, dry would go up, heat and wet would go down. And if we did reptile blood, cold tolerance, wet tolerance, and dry tolerance. Okay, so no, it would be the mammal one that I'm interested in. And then, what are we gonna feed him? Well, we're gonna give him double rations. I think we're gonna go half and half. We just can't afford specialists yet. So he's gonna gain extra strength, extra HP, 10% insectoid bite, 10% reptile bite. Tameness is gonna easily complete. We're gonna have some extra tolerance for environment. I think I like that. Okay, we're going pretty heavy investing here. And the ant is growing up. Cool. Nobody else leveled up. No extra messages. Let's do our catacomb first. We'll send in the crew. I don't think I'm going to fight this one. Fight it, except we're high enough level now that I don't have to really worry. We did level up the spotted wolf. Why I tend to try to do that one first before we do our harder fight. All right, and again, we're just investing for the future. Tournament. All right, we have an open game. Standard equipment. a worm creature. It's an insectoid, an archer, and 2 melee combats. This is doable. Mage pet, but it's lethal. I'm not really looking for lethal. Druids is a maybe. Yeah, I think we're just doing open game. As you can see, like, getting a bigger, deeper bench would be really nice. Like, if we had a fighter, we could open up some more of those fights. That would be like one option. Okay, so light hemophilia. A sword and board. About, let's call it 20 HP on average. And the archer actually has probably 2 hits in him. He has a hunting bow, which has Monster Slayer. I would really like to get rid of him fast. Okay, Monster Slayer on all the weapons too. Don't love that. Okay, it's non-lethal. It's fine. All right, we get 4 slots. Again, I think we're going to put our 2 humans in there. And then... Are we going wolves? Are either of you guys afraid of humans? No, that was just my one bug. All right, let's send the wolves. If we can set it up that they can be on the same target, that pack attack ability is just really nice. We'll fight manually. All right, zippy zippy. Come on up here. Yeah, this arena must... I really should look closer. What? Can I show that? Warriors and Warriors agility. I really feel like I'm getting some extra agility on my mage. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, the archer is on the bottom. That's a dangerous looking bug. Double melee guys. I don't like that archer decided to hang back. Let's rotate away from that archer and make him run as far as we can. He'll still be able to catch up, but see what we can do. Even if it's just one turn, that can actually add up to be quite a bit of time. I'm not sure exactly what that's buffing at the moment. That's a debuff. Okay, you come here. Nobody should be able to reach him. Pretty sure we'll still have shots if I stand here. Yeah, that archer's gonna have trouble finding clear shots now. Okay, well, you did get based with one guy. All right, you look like the easy target. I mean, I'll allow it. I wish you would hit what I wanted, though. All right, and then I think we're gonna have to base here. Hey, we get insectoid bonus for attacking him. That's nice. And he dodged, but he's basically out of energy. What was that? Okay, he's got some range. Oh, it's not a no potion fight. Don't like that. 4 HP, and we hit him back for 8. Good matchup for me here with that insectoid bonus. And we got the melee guys tied up. Now it's just a matter of we need to finish some things off. Let's actually do this because of that bonus. And then that frees us up to take this guy out quick. Oh, what are you missing for? That monster slaying blade is not my favorite. Not enough energy to counterattack. Beautiful. He doesn't have enough to attack again. All right, hit your own guy. That was not your own guy. Dodgy dodge. Weak healing potion. I do not like that. I do not like that in a hat. I definitely like hitting you there, though. All right, I'm going to have to move forward one. Oh, good. I could still hit him. I just don't want to have that missed chance. And 70% chance he dodges me and we get counterattacked for 11. I don't think so. We're just going to buy another turn by holding still. I'm not sure we're going to win this one. Despite the nice start. Oh, No safety for the crowd in this one. That healing potion really hurt me. And we're getting fear here, apparently. That's 5. A whiff. Man, that is not what I need to be seeing right now. When these wolves go down, we lose. I think we're gonna up the attack. Okay, we got lucky. Uh-oh. That's all I can say. Uh-oh. All right, finish him. Move here. Move there. Attack. Oh, shield hit. What's that? Now we don't have any blocks. Eek. Oh my goodness. Come on, team. Come on, team. Get him. 100%. That is just not the damage I need. 5. All right, fine, come on. Oh, and another dodge. I'm so glad that guy just didn't spend a single turn moving closer. This would have turned out very different. All right, magic. All right, you change weapons and move forward. This is getting desperate. Oh no, he finally decided to move forward. Get him. Okay, come on, come on. One lucky hit. No lucky hit. Oh, okay, well. Oh no! Oh, the dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I think they got us here. Oh, what, you saved the hit for Babel? There's no way my archer's gonna be able to take both of these guys. We might be able to take him out. We whiff. We do take him out, but I mean, I would need to hit this guy twice. He only needs to hit me once. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. What if I can't shoot anyways? What if we heal? How do they like it? I mean, that didn't really change things, did it? All right. I'm not gonna be able to win with a long-range duel. All right, this is probably the end. Wow, disappointing. All right, luckily not a lethal fight. Better luck next time. Well, we still get a little bit of payout, so that's not the end of the world. We've done everything we need to do. Let's go ahead and run a turn. Turn 8. We are in October. New stock, a local weapon merchant. I'm not going to be buying anything from you. Hunter, maybe. All right, I do want some more meat. Not you, because you're too expensive at the moment. Buy that. Vampire worm, spotted wolf, vulture, spiny rat. I'd like to breed those wolves, but I don't think I have enough monsters at the moment to have somebody out of rotation. All right, we'll have the usual crew go through and clean this out. We'll just accept their victory. Okay, we're back to the Venom tournament. Caravan did not arrive, so I assume this must be a little bit of a random chance. I want to try to save up some money so that we can see what we can buy for that. And just to double check, we do have a level. They're going to be so sorry. They're going to be so sorry when I'm fully leveled. Okay, Reaper leveled, who is now fully leveled. Level up gives me +1 point. Spotted Wolf, same. Spotted Wolf, same. All right. Big investments here, but it's going to pay off. Trust me. All right, we have another open game with no potions allowed. Again, I like that because I you know, I used my potions there and it was to no end. And this actually pays more than the druid fight. The mage pet, elite rune bow of shock. Yes. Why, yes, I would like to have my main DPS character get a big upgrade. Dispel magic and invoke fear. I don't love that. All right, but I'm pretty sure we can take this. Prepare for battle. So we have to send in the mage and then our 3 creatures. Let's do it. Okay, so poison debuff. I didn't see anybody here that looked like they were going to poison me. Hemophilia. Shock. Nope, no poisons. Okay. All right, zip forward. Yeah, if I could get somebody on that mage and just goink him early. Okay, that bug is by far the fastest. I mean, in all honesty, I think we're just gonna hold. I don't think we're gonna get to that mage. I think we're gonna choke point him right here. Let's wink at you. Whiff. Oh, brave little boy. Okay. I'm gonna counterattack. Do it. Oh, oh, that makes me happy. All right, we've got you held up now. Shock skin, okay. Not a very strong one, though. Invoke fear. How dare you? How dare you? I'll have you know my wolves are brave at heart. So much so I'm gonna shock your stupid rat to prove my point. And eat your rat. Now he's out of move. All right, we'll move up. You're gonna go there. Yeah, just all in. And you can't move. You've already moved. All right, done. He's invoking fear on everyone. I don't love that. And no line of sight. We're gonna really struggle to get line of sight here. Okay, he would attack me. All right, do your back attack. And then you do a back attack. All right, and then we're gonna search for a place we can get a shot. Here, maybe? No shot. Okay, turn. Turn. Done. Just literally fearing all of my creatures, okay. I see how it is gonna be. Dodged. Oh, we do have a shot from here. Excellent. Okay, nobody can move. Weak mana potion, okay. Yeah, unfortunately for him, just didn't quite have enough fear to really finish me off. All right, we're gonna go for that side attack here. I'm not gonna chance blapping myself. This is definitely gonna be a win. Oh, jeez. Okay, well there you go. Okay, yeah, fine. I am taking the easier fights, but yeah, especially when there's good loot on the line, I definitely want to make sure we win those. Okay, let's immediately come in here, and there you go. Man, this random Sharp Herald just getting decked out with all the magic gear. He is probably so glad that he signed up for this. Okay, training's going all right. I mean, it is what it is here. I wish I knew what the breakpoint was for agility. I'm gonna guess it's every 5 or 10, something like that. Okay, map of the realm. We've done what we can do this turn. Okay, you've got your blood infusion, and now you're getting the meat. Our ant will grow up next turn. It's October. Done. Monster has grown up. Green ant grew up. Now you can use this creature to fight in the arena. Cool. All right. And a bunch of eggs hatched, and construction was complete. Good timing. Okay, so if we go to the monsters here, Monster Kennel allows me to have 4 more. We got our green ant. Let me remind myself, can I change the... Yeah, okay, I can change what it's like. So, kind of moist, kind of warm is what this is at the moment. I think I want to keep them separated. I don't think I'm going to chance somebody getting attacked. I think as long as they're tame, they won't attack other of your monsters, but I don't want to chance that. I don't need to click into each one of these. We know the alligator's all hatched. I have 40. All right, well, you're all basically going to get insect meat because that's literally what I can afford. I assume that the quality of the monster affects the price, so I'm gonna go ahead and stuff them, except for this last one. You tag expendable. I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna vivisect it. So I'm not gonna put any stuff into it. These other ones, though, again, working off the thought that this will affect the sell price. Maybe we'll get some of these are amazing and we'll switch gears, and maybe we'll try to get a breeding pair of these. Hi. Green ant, double wolves, and we have the reaper. The wolves are really the ones I'm least interested in, even though they're really, really good. It's just not what we're really set up for. Yeah, that was an unfortunate starting spawn. Okay, that's fine. Let's catacomb. And hey, we have an extra dude who can go do it. I'll accept your victory. 2 level ups. Are you done with your... You are. So now we get 2 skill points per level. So it's only going to take me a couple levels to buy back, quote unquote, all that investment we did in development bonus. It still has... it's almost 1 year old and it still has 11 years of lifespan. Okay, so Lady Death. Good enough that I guess she can usually move and get another attack off, or can, a little bit of a move. The reptile specific skill would make dodging cheaper, bite cheaper, counterattack cheaper, and bite hits harder. We could go for some extra agility, would be pretty nice. I think we're gonna go combat skills here. So -1 energy to dodge and -1 energy for bites. Usually this creature doesn't have it. What I mainly want here is the action point reduction and then the bite strength. Spotted wolf, almost there. You guys didn't level. Okay, we have another fight, the same arena. Open game. Champion of Frozen Storm. Well, that looks like that's a cool symbol. We could get a Frozen Gauntlet. However, level below 8, what horrific creatures. Even if we lowered this... Oh, we can't lower it. Yeah, so we want to win these championships. That's kind of like the goal. We are definitely not prepped for that, though. Beast of Frozen Storm. You have to 1v1 him. They have an Ice Breath Claw Protector Rat. So a rat hybrid that has a frost breath. So they crossed him with probably a northern lizard, if I had to guess. Cool, but again, nothing. There's no shot we're killing that. 1v1. We could do monsters versus humans. All melee with 1 mage. This might be doable. We get 2,400 if we win. A potion's allowed, though. These idiots are all going to have healing potions, and that makes it really difficult for monsters to win in some of those. We went here to an open game. A Wolverine hybrid. About the same amount of money. They're using poison weapons, I see. And this one dude with the round shield has Reptile Slayer. No range. All right, let's prepare for battle. This is, hang on. Was this non-lethal? Non-lethal, okay. I just want to make sure. Oh, I could have seen it right here. All right, prepare for battle. All right, we want to get Babel leveled up more than anybody else, so he has to go. That one guy has Reptile Slayer, so I think we play our wolves here. We could also bring the green ant. All right, ain't afraid of nothing. And the ant is something I'm interested more in keeping than the wolves. This is such a weird spot to be in. I don't want to go down the mammal route, but these are like our... I would say Lady Death is probably our best one, but these two are definitely good. Let's split it up. We'll bring the green ant, and we'll bring, I guess it's kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think they're the same level with the same stats. Actually, they're not. One of you has Manslayer. Let's bring this one to this fight. Okay, and we avoid that reptile slaying ability this way. We'll fight it manually. I've talked before about how I generically like that you can see the results from auto, and then you can manually fight it if you want. I don't know, I feel like they're showing me a little too much in this one, because I would prefer to actually manually fight these, but it feels bad. Like we had that one earlier where the auto won and I lost. You know, it was just probably that friendly fire incident, a little bit of dodging RNG difference, and there's game basically. All right, let's draw him to this choke point if we can. Okay, he's probably going to be able to step forward and swing. So let's actually go back one. All right, yeah. My favorite position for this. So either he goes here, or he takes an attack of opportunity to get up here. We have a safe shot. You'll love to see it. We could also go here, but that opens us up to more. I kind of want to choke point them a little bit. Okay, no surprises. Okay, they waste a whole bunch of time. All right, step one. Oh, the shield block. All right, now this is telling me I can sneak by. If I go here... Okay, that should be rear attacks. That's what I want. If I go here, it just makes it easier for this ant to get surrounded. I don't want to do that. Okay, turn. How dare you? Oh, my poor, he's just a baby. Stop bullying my ant. Jerk. Yeah, that's what I think about you. Hitting my ant. 5 damage on the counter attack. We have 13 HP. In all honesty, I think we just take the hit. If I attack and whiff, he's got a 51% chance. No, he's got a 49% chance to block and a 50% chance to dodge. Unlikely we're actually going to be able to take him out, and he might poison me. So yeah, I think we're just going to eat this turn. There's this potion starting. All right, he did waste his whole turn on that, though. All right, turn him this way. Dodge, hate that. Not loving it. 8 HP. No. Okay, again, it's not lethal. Don't love that though. All right, unseen attack. Beautiful. Nice clear shot. He blocks it. And I'm going to step up because I don't want him to be able to get to my mage. Soft Aldo. Oh man, these names. I'll step closer. Okay, Do it. We have a good chance to dodge. We whiff. That's because this is my manhunter. He's gonna struggle with my guy. We just have such a high dodge here. I think we're gonna be just fine. And he doesn't have a magic support whapping him. There it is. I mean, you can see a specialized creature definitely shows the benefits. And our spotted wolf got Berserker badge, kill or defeat at least 3 enemies in a single match, and Vanquisher badge, defeat 10 enemies in the arena. All right, I think we gotta give this one a name. You've earned it at this point. So it was probably you. Can I see? It was you. All right, well, we're definitely gonna max this out. So this is our human eating specialist, and we'll bring up that some more. So we're, I don't think I can undo that either. I wish there was an undo button here. I probably should have maxed this out first. I was too excited. Okay, and that is you. So you're gonna be Champ. Champ the Spotted Wolf. Just because you have so many awards. Now we could do a breed here, but again, this isn't what I want to focus on. Once our other lizard grows up, our swamp dragon in 2 turns, we can breed the lizards. I'm more interested in that. Ants, yeah. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. Just out of curiosity, hunters, you don't have another green ant by chance, do you? No. Okay. All right, let's take our turn. Decent money at the moment. New stock, and here's the caravan. So in December it showed up. We have new stock at the Alchemist. Probably nothing I want at the moment. That one's okay. Yeah, probably not. And then caravan. Merchant caravan has arrived this month. Foreign traders are offering all sorts of premium goods and slaves. Looks a lot like Kinchi. Has a lot of goods. Okay, so workers. Wow, 2,300. That is not cheap. Not what I'm looking for though. What I really want is a slave warrior. Is exactly what I want. So for 1,124, got a level 1 warrior. Pretty smart. I like that. Oh, I can even pick the class? Interesting. Oh, I see, and he has various skills. What I really want is a warrior, though. He's afraid of reptiles, and he's like deathly afraid of reptiles. Otherwise, not bad, though. We could train that off, I believe. Aldo. All right, you're an Aldo warrior. I hope that did that the way I wanted it to do. All right, unfortunately, I only have 1 though. That's a little surprising to me. Now these could be really useful, but the question is it worth that price? Think about that. All right, we already have a magic weapon for our new warrior, so I'm not going to do that. A fine fire staff. I'll just win one at some point. We already have a magic bow. Shock protect. I mean, that'd be cool, but I just can't afford any of that. Your wares are too rich for my blood. All right. I mean, they're only going to show up once a year, right? At least one would be, they can work on constructions, and then when we get some production, they can switch over to do that. But this one's kind of old, and we'll grab it. We'll grab that one too. All right. I don't know if that's a good investment or not, but because I would have to wait an entire another year for this to come back around, I'm going to go for it. So we will take that. Let's make sure we're okay. Okay, so that's a little high. That's a little high. All right, let's make sure we earn some money. So we'll start here. Okay, humans not allowed. Start battle. Just accept the auto. Double level up. You'll love to see that. Okay, green ant. Okay, so for you, the anti-archer stuff is not bad. The fear stuff's not bad. And the combat stuff's not bad. You only last 1.8 years. So if I leveled every single turn, just to get through this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. So that would be 1.3 years left of life. And we've already actually used 0.4 of those years. So I just don't think that this is worthwhile on this very, very, very short-lived species. I think it's better just to go out in a blaze of glory. Fear could be good. I think we're just going to go offensive here, though. Although the archer chance is nice, too. He ain't afraid of nothing, so I can always use him against the archers. And we can try to get him to be the guy that flanks around and goes and eats the archer. I'm going to do it. I think that's the route we're taking. All right, you finish up. There we go. Now we're good. I should have done that before. Oh, no, this is not the same one. Okay, good, good, good. So this wolf has more potential than the other one does. All right. Creatures. We have a whole bunch of these. There's nothing much for that. And we have one tournament and nothing else I need to do. Let's hop in the tournament. What do we got? We got an open game. Blood Rage. It's a fatal one. Yeah. Once we have a little bit larger stable of monsters where we could like afford to lose somebody or somebody's getting really old, then we could do one of these fatal ones, but I'm a little leery on that. Monsters versus humans. Oh, hang on a second. We need to outfit our new guy. Unfortunately, I really wish I could rename these people. That's disappointing. Unfortunately for him, I can't afford anything else. So I don't think he's actually, well, maybe not unfortunately, maybe fortunately for him, I can't afford anything else. And we're going to take this off too. So until I get him like some basic gear, I'm not going to send him in. Let's look at his skills. Okay, so he could go two hand, he could go one hand. He's really kind of just balanced, essentially. Yeah, he's just really balanced. I think because we already have a magic one-handed weapon, I think I'm going to make him just a really defensive guy and go shield. I like two-handers, but I just don't think that's this guy. Okay, so for warriors, strength is very important because we're going to want to put on heavier and heavier armor. Agility's fine. We're not going to do two-handed. Not going to do two-handed. Parry, dodge. I mean, all those are great. We also need to work on... I want to get rid of like 10 fear per year. That's going to be rough. A little less shield. Yeah, that's a year of training. And we're only going to get him down to 80. It just is what it is, I suppose. All right, maybe it's already so low. Again, if everything's a priority, nothing's a priority. All right, something like this, I suppose. He may be somebody that I would want to give a potion of fearlessness to. He would only need to use it if there's reptiles about, but if there are, that could be pretty vital. All right, either way, he's not going to fight today, so. We could do humans versus monsters, or we could do open game. Humans versus monsters is a little bit more rewarding. I mean, we do have the ant. We do have the ant. A mammal slayer on the greatsword. Okay, so there's definitely some matchups here. It's non-lethal. I think we're gonna try this. So that's just our full bench. Start. We did win on auto. Let's see if I can replicate that. All right, I want the ant to go after the archer first. So that is definitely going to be my goal. So we're going to swing you wide. Everyone else is going to go up kind of together. They do have range advantage, so I am probably going to have to close with them. This is a fire arena, but I didn't see any fire damages or anything. We'll swing you a little bit to the side. I do want to try to set up that we can get some flanks of some sort or another. All right, Ant's gonna swing really wide. Yeah, everyone come down the middle. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Now that wants to get onto my mammals, so we'd prefer to fight with these guys, but I don't know if that could happen. I could go base him, but if I'm going to do that, I need to base these other guys. I think we're just in. So no attack, no attack. Yeah, and we'll go here. Kind of a dangerous spot, but that stops the mage from being able to hit me with the magic. That way. Then you can base him. Actually, I like that engage quite a bit. Yeah, they're going to get first turn, but we have good matchups. This guy's in major danger, though, especially with that anti-mammal greatsword. Bopped me in the head, and we killed the mage. You love to see it. My anti-archer ant also never got shot at, so there you go. I like that you're not going in on the guy you're good at fighting. The crit! The crit! Okay, pack attack. It could be either one. There it is. Alright, swing wide a little bit. I want to try to set this up so that we can get... Ooh. Yeah, I'll do that. I want to make sure somebody can flank. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, what do you got? Oh, you don't even have an attack. Sucks to suck. Unseen attack we could totally do. That's probably the more dangerous foe. We didn't finish on... You know what? He's being totally ineffectual. Let's use our unseen. Oh, the dodge. And then that allows a second unseen attack over here. And there's that. Holy moly. All right. All right. Babble's up in the stands getting wasted. All his winnings that he's going to have from this fight. And he tried to run. Oh, friend. Also, I didn't point this out before. I love that our banner and shields are here with our emblem on them. If we get shields, I believe they show up on there, which is really cool. I really like details like that. Bannerlord had something like that where you could have your own banner and then it would be on your shields and stuff. Very cool. All right, I'm very happy with how that fight went. That was excellent. That was excellent. All right, well, we made some cash. That's fine. I'm not going to fight again this turn, so there's really no reason to buy anything particular. Yeah, we just cannot. This is like luxury items. I mean, the face shield's kind of cool. It's not that expensive. 2.3 protection for 2.4 weight. That's way heavier and a little way... Okay, that faceplate... Alright. Alright, you got me. You got me. We'll take the face shield. That could go to our archer at some point because it's nice and light. Fire protection. Just a good gauntlet. Potion of strength. Plus 30 strength. Holy moly. Right, negative. I also do probably, before I forget, we need to be on the lookout for courage. Potion of courage decreases fears and restores fighting spirits characters who use during battle. Consuming too many potions can deteriorate your vitality and cause severe addiction. Nice. Okay, I think we are going to nab that one. He's going to need those. I also probably need to grab a healing potion. We'll buy those. All right. We'll put those on him. Okay, this will probably go to the archer at some point, but for now, I'm putting it here. So we still need a chest piece a shield, greaves, or no, gauntlets and pauldrons. So still quite a lot of space needed. We should start with some pretty light stuff. Getting yourself super armored, but then you can't even attack anything is kind of pointless, even on a defensive character, because when you run out of energy, you can't parry or use your shield deflection anyways. So I need to stay kind of light. So the next thing we should probably buy is our shield, and that'll give us our baseline weight, essentially. Did anyone level? Nobody leveled, unfortunately. Okay, and wow, I can't believe an hour has already gone by. You know you're having a good time when you look over and you think, oh, it's probably been like 20 minutes. It has not been 20 minutes. Still really enjoying this. I feel like we've actually got our combat kind of moving a little bit finally. Still haven't done any monster breeding, but it is what it is. We're getting close. We'll have our swamp dragon as an adult next turn, and I think we may just immediately do a breed just to see what we get. And yeah, we'll go from there. So if you're looking forward to that, don't forget to check back in for the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like for Babble the Monster Breeder. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription by showing off cool niche games. I love to do that. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, I think last time I looked, this game had 8 players in game, according to SteamDB. So you don't get much more niche than that. If you want to support the channel, of course, you can always leave a super thanks, join me live for a super chat, or consider becoming a member or a Patreon. Both of those options allow you to tie in your Discord. You can get into a file channel that has some files from various games that we've played. And if you're a member on YouTube, you can get early access to videos such as this. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, builders. Get out there and find yourself a breeding pair of monsters, and let's hit the arena. Babble out.